and welcome to Ellen's Crochet channel. Today is Monday, November 10th. Welcome to Monday Mishmosh. Today's video will be, what did Ellen do this weekend? You all know I spent a lot of the time frogging my sweater. And after I frogged my sweater, I said I needed to play with my hook and my yarn and create something, and something quick, because I needed to feel accomplished. I needed to feel like I accomplished something. So what did I do? I did 2 quickies. Are you listening, Laura? 2 of them. So the first one was a beanie. Okay. This is Crystal Bagaude's newest pattern, and it's called Vague Memories Beanie. Look at that pattern. Isn't that just lovely? Look at these little, oh, they're almost like little flowers or stars, or I don't even know how I would explain it. But this is also made with Crystal's yarn. Her Bagaude hand-dyed yarn. The color is Jelly Belly. Isn't that beautiful? This is 85% superwash merino with 15% neps, and that would be all the little color bits that are in there. And yeah, I just love it. Great pattern. This is a DK superwash merino, and it's fleckin' beautiful. So anyone who watches my channel, you know I make these beanies and hats for the Hat Queen. The Hat Queen is my sister. Okay, and I like to make hats from superwash merino for her in the winter because she wears the hats all day. Okay, she has alopecia, and when you wear a hat made out of acrylic and you don't have hair, your scalp can sweat. You know, it may sweat also with the superwash merino, but it's very, it's natural. It's a natural fiber, and allows your scalp to breathe. So yeah, she does prefer these. So this is her. It's the Vague Memories beanie in the color Jelly Bean, and it does look like a Jelly bean, and it's called Jelly Belly actually, but I say it looks like Jelly Belly jelly bean. I don't know what flavor it would be. I don't know. Do they have a strawberry Jelly Belly jelly bean? Probably. They have every kind of flavor you can think of. I used to buy all the flavors, and we would pop them in our mouth and try and guess. It's a lot of fun. So that was quickie number 1 for the Hat Queen. Quickie number 2, also for the Hat Queen. And this here is made also from Crystal's hand-dyed. Okay, 75% superwash merino, and it's got a little bit of the silver sparkle, if you could see it in there, because Hat Queen loves sparkle too. She likes crazy hats. So this here one is her Quicksilver beanie, another beanie from Crystal Bagaude, and yeah, I love this one. This one works up so quickly also. Front posts, double crochet, and yeah, just a great pattern. I chose this pattern for this yarn since it's very variegated and has the sparkle. You know, if it was anything really intricate, you would miss the stitches anyhow. So just very simple with this beautiful yarn, and I know Hat Queen will love it. You know, she'll be home this weekend, and when she comes home, she looks to, I say home when she comes to visit, because my home is hers. She looks for what's in her little pile there of surprises, she calls them. So that's my quickies for the weekend. Also, I did find, I made this hat. This is the Catherine hat, and this is for the November Make Along with Laura Mad Mimi's for What's in a Name. Okay, and I was looking, I said I knew I had a pom-pom in my collection, but this pom-pom is too heavy and too big for the hat, but it is the right color. So I'm gonna have to go searching. Of course, we don't have Joann's anymore. But next time I go to Hobby Lobby, I did get this one in Hobby Lobby on clearance, but it's just too large. Too large, too heavy for this. But, yeah. But, so, that's the Catherine hat. So those were my quickies. What's on my hook? So, you know, after I finished those, I said I needed to make a project that I can bring with me, keep in the car, you know, for when you're waiting and so on. And let me show you what I have. Can you, and I'm gonna ask, can you guess what these are? What do you think they are? Now, don't let your mind go there. They are toes. Eventually, they will become the toes to a pair of socks. And granted, this is crazy, crazy, crazy color yarn, isn't it? But it is sock yarn. It's, the color is Licorice Twist. Okay, and it's by Universal Yarns. There's Sugar Sake, which is 50% superwash merino, 25% bamboo, and 25% nylon. Because the last pair I made, which was this pair, was an acrylic and nylon. So I wanted to try a natural fiber. And I had this yarn in my stash. I got this, I think, probably at, I want to think at Hirschner's, maybe. Yeah, I believe it was Hirschner's on sale. Okay, and you see that is a hair clip, which I use just as an FYI when I have a skein of yarn and I, you know, put it into a ball to hold the ends. So these you can get at the Dollar Tree, dollar store, not a dollar store. And I think they're like 18 for $1.25, but you will not find them in the adult hair section. This is my PSA. You'll find them in the infant section. Yeah, because I was looking for them for the longest time. I said, I've seen so many people have them, but where did they get them? Because they were never in the regular hair aisle at the not a Dollar Tree, in the infant section. And that's my to-go. I wanted to get it started because when you start a pair of socks, have two of them going at the same time, work on one, work on the other. And yeah, so that's my to-go project. Because this is really, this setup is what takes the longest on a pair of socks, in my opinion. Anyhow, yeah, I'm loving making socks now. Who would have ever thought that? Okay, so what did I acquire? Can you see what that says? Warning, opening this package will cause extreme happiness. And it does. So mailman was here today already, and let me show you what I got. And I'm sure you can already guess. Okay. Yes, 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 I'm sure you can guess. Okay, and it says, take a breath and keep going. For a fox's sake, you've totally got this. I don't know where Crystal gets her stickers. But I need to tell me where you get them, Crystal, because they're hilarious. Take a breath and keep going. For fox's sake, you totally got this. And it's a little fox. Don't mind the glare. So let me show you don't mind the crinkle. Let me show you what's in the bag. So, yes, I do love Crystal's yarn. And yes, I buy a lot of it. And that's okay, because I can. And I love it. And it brings me happiness. So there. Did you see my thumbnail? Thank you, Sarah Satch. I love it. And I will link Sarah below, because if you want to go watch a channel and laugh and be informed, and yes, her vibe is just fun. I just love Sarah Satch's channel. So I'm going to link it, but she's responsible for my thumbnail. So, okay, let's get back to the goodness of Bag O' Day hand-dyed yarn. Look at that, how beautiful that color is. Okay, when I see on Crystal's Etsy shop a beautiful color of yarn, I get it. So this color is Cat's Meow, and it is just so beautiful. It's yellows and golds, and charcoals, all the colors of a pretty kitty cat. Cat's meow. And this is 100% superwash merino, mercerized merino. Okay, it's a worsted weight, and it is grown, processed, and dyed in the USA. Recommends a 5.0 to a 6.0 millimeter crochet hook and a 5.5 millimeter knitting needle, and it is just beautiful. So this is a worsted weight yarn, because I've gotten a lot of the DK, so I needed some worsted weight to go with some of my solid worsted weights, because most of my hand dyed is DK. But isn't that beautiful? So yes, when I see a beautiful color, I order it. There you go. So this is another beautiful one, and it's the same specs. It's a worsted weight, superwash mercerized merino, and this color is First Breath. Okay, now we're going into the winter here, but this is, like, to me, the first breath of a spring day. Isn't that beautiful? Pinks and lilacs and grays and creams. Just beautiful color. Just love it. I will probably make myself something with this color, because, well, both of these are my colors. Love them. Along with purple. I love all colors. Okay, so the next one I had to get for a reason, because I just thought it's the cutest thing ever. This is the Woolly Bear Caterpillars. Okay, Woolly Bear Caterpillars, the color, the reddish color, it's like a burnt reddish color, burnt orange. They say when you see the Woolly Bear Caterpillar, depending on how wide the stripe is of the reddish, it's like a burnt orange. Depending on how wide the stripe is, tells you or predicts how severe the winter is going to be. So this was hand dyed by Crystal's daughter, Evelyn Rose. And yeah, she saw a woolly bear caterpillar in nature and decided that was the color she wanted to dye her yarn. And I just loved the story that she used her creativity for what she saw in nature. Yeah, isn't that great? And it's so pretty. It is so pretty. Great job, Evelyn. I just love this. And I will put a little picture here, for the folklore of the woolly bear caterpillar, so you can see what they say about the size of the stripe, predicting how severe of a winter we're going to have. And I'm going to have to see what it predicted in my area, because I'm going to be honest with you, I learned something. I didn't know anything about the woolly bear caterpillar. So Evelyn is teaching us besides her beautiful hand-dyed yarn. Yeah, isn't that great? Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Evelyn. And thank you, Crystal, for this beautiful yarn, which I love using and creating with, and sharing with my subscribers who need to go check out Crystal's Etsy shop and find some beautiful yarn. Okay, so that's it. That was my Monday Mishmosh. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great week, and take care. Bye now.